Well, the recent frost didn't seem to hurt these peas, although I don't know how much of them I'll get since we're fixing to move. I have to move all these. We're going to take up all these beds, take them apart, and move them over there where we're moving to. The freeze that we had did hurt the potatoes though, as you can see. A lot of them, the tops died down, but it looks like they're trying to come back up. Let's see. Trying to come back up. I don't know if you saw that or not. The asparagus that I planted over here has taken off, and now I'm going to have to dig it up or start it again. Some things I'm not going to worry too much about. I think there's carrots in there. Anyway, if they don't grow, they don't grow. I'm not going to worry about carrots. But I do want to get things like these Stelladora daylilies. I want them out, taken with us. I want the violets to go with us. Look how pretty they are. I want the wood sorrel. And there's some monkey grass planted along here. I'll dig some of that up. I won't be able to get everything, but I'm going to try to get a lot of it. And I'll also go over here to this bed, and you can see all those ditch lilies, how good they're doing. Aren't they beautiful already? And I'm going to dig those up. And I'm going to dig up some of this prickly pear cactus. It might actually do better over there because it's not as shady. This has never bloomed, not once. But it just keeps growing. What do you want, Miss Chris? Trying to figure out how to get back out? Yeah. All that work that I did loosening these beds up, making them ready for planting, gonna go to nothing. There's Jerusalem artichoke in here. There's one there starting up. Maybe I'm gonna dig these all up. Half of them I'm gonna give to a friend because she's giving me some chain link fence wire. We can really use that. The rest of them I'll just replant them again, I guess. See how they go. But that comes for another day, probably right before we move. I don't even know if this stuff's going to make it. It's just radishes and collards, and if it don't make, it don't make. Because we won't be here anyway. Sad. After years, all these years of living here, building up the soil in these beds, and now having to move off and leave it. I guess I'll be starting over again. But I am, like I said, I am taking these beds. They can be reset up right over there. And then maybe in a year or two we can get a tractor or something that we can use to make an actual in-ground garden, because there's not as many rocks over there as there is here. This is why we did raised beds over here, because of rocks. See, there's one. It's a big one. They're all in the ground. See, there's one there. And every time we pick a bunch up, some more seem to sprout up underneath. So maybe it'll be a blessing to have to not pick up rocks. I don't know. And see, I don't know if I'm afraid these blackberries didn't make it anyway. We'll dig them up, see how the root looks anyway. And I've got blueberry bushes over here that haven't started out yet. That may not make it. See, it's pretty spindly. Anyway, all this stuff I guess will start over again. Get new plants and whatever. There's grapevines there. I don't know if they're going to do. We'll try to dig around them, see how they are. Or I may just buy new ones. I don't know. I don't know. Moving is a pain in the you-know-what.